Hey, welcome to my kitchen. If we haven't met before, I'm Ange and I've been learning and applying and teaching in the health and wellness space for over a decade. I love discovering new tools and approaches that help me take my health to the next level, which is what led me to integrate essential oils over 7 years ago. I've worked with thousands of people over the years as they've taken that first step to purchase the kit of oils or the fitness program or the nutrition plan, and I've learned a few things along the way that I think you'll find helpful if you're interested in creating lasting, positive change in your life. Achieving a higher state of health is not complicated, and it doesn't have to feel hard. We just need to understand what we're working with. And for that, let's go to habit school for a few minutes. The Greek poet Archilochus once said, "We don't rise to the level of our expectations. We fall to the level of our training." So if we think of our habits as our level of training, when we're motivated to set new goals and create positive change in our life, we are going to be working against our current habits for a little while, until the new ones take root. Many people have found that it takes about 21 days to anchor a new habit in. I have to say, I'm a total nerd when it comes to habits. I love looking at how to do things in a better way and removing obstacles to get there. And this curiosity, of course, is what landed most of us here looking into essential oils. We believed there was a better way to take care of ourselves. Our habits are very influential on the trajectory we want to take our life, and they're entirely within our control. Once they're in place, they create a system that reinforces who we want to be. So there's 3 things I want us to understand about habits. Number 1, they have a compounding effect. Starting with small, doable changes leads to more small changes, and these little shifts end up creating big change. I'm sure we can all think of a time where we tried to change too much at once, right? This is popular this time of year to go from no workouts to saying, I'm gonna get up at 5 a.m. and work out every day, or weeks upon weeks of daily sweet treats to saying no to sugar for a month, only to find ourselves a week later sleeping through the alarm and grabbing a muffin on our way to work. If the change is 0 to 60, it will not integrate as a habit. Habits are integrated when the changes are less intense. So rather than a 5 a.m. workout, you could add a daily walk for 20 minutes after dinner each day. Rather than saying you're gonna cut sugar out altogether, add in a smoothie every morning or afternoon that has the protein and fiber that will stabilize you so you aren't craving the sugar all day. Adding in works better than taking away because you will start to crowd out the habits that aren't supporting the life you want to live. So a key question we want to ask whenever we are looking to add in a new habit is this going to move me closer or farther away from who I want to become? Habit rule number 2 is that there's a simple formula for adding in habits that stick quick, and it's called habit stacking. Stacking a new habit onto an existing one is a simple way to go to the next level. The existing habit is an anchor in your day that you can attach a new habit onto. Many of the habits we have in place right now came to be because we stacked them. So a good habit many of us may have is brushing our teeth after we get up in the morning and going to the bathroom, or we take supplements when we eat a meal. So if we think about some of the new habits we might be looking to integrate, water intake is a popular one. If you're looking to increase it, think of something you do first thing in the morning that you don't think about doing, such as brewing a pot of coffee. Keep a bottle of water next to the coffee maker and stack in drinking water while you wait for your coffee to brew. Let's say you want to integrate more daily exercise. Stack a 20-minute family walk after dinner, or stack it with the routine that every time you leave your office, you do 20 squats. Stacking works with existing things we're doing, so building onto our morning and evening routine is a smart place to look at stacking a habit. Now, the third thing to know about habits is they all work in a loop. Habits form by having a cue or a trigger before the habit and a reward after. Whether we realize it or not, we are building habits all the time. For example, a very common one is reaching for our phone when we're bored or overwhelmed. At some point, we were bored and reached for our phone and we got this hit of dopamine and a loop was formed. All habits we currently have work this way. This is what causes our habits to go rogue at times. A pathway was formed that linked feeling good to a habit we don't necessarily want to keep when it comes to supporting our health goals. And so when we're looking to build new ones in, we have to work with this cue, habit, reward loop. If we go back to the exercise stack I just mentioned, if we stack it onto our lunch break, the lunch break time already exists, and that's the cue. The habit is moving our body for 20 minutes, and then the reward could be the smoothie after. This sweat and smoothie stack will teach your body that daily exercise is a habit worth keeping. This cue, habit, reward loop is what is forming habits throughout our day, often without our awareness. So, what could we do if we hit the reboot button and built new habits with intention? If the idea of integrating new healthy habits excites you and you're motivated to go to a new level in your health, we've got something just for you. We are launching a 21-day challenge that is going to guide you in a simple routine that builds a strong health foundation. And we're going to do this together. So here's how it works. Starting February 1st, every day for 21 days, there will be a simple daily routine to follow along with a daily challenge that you can tailor to your own personal health goals. To join, all you have to do is text HEALTHY to 386-457 in the US or HEALTHY to 50579 if you're in Canada. We'll walk you through 3 weeks of actions you can implement through a simple daily plan that builds on the foundation of health. And you'll learn how to put your doTERRA products to work for you, including recipes for integrating the new nutrition line you just met. By the end of our 21 days together, you will have anchored simple yet powerful habits that optimize your health. And to add in a little extra fun, there will be giveaways throughout the 21 days as you engage with the daily assignments. So again, if you're in the US, text HEALTHY to 386-457, or in Canada, text 50579. That will give you the challenge details for starting February 1st. And you can follow along and use our hashtag, which is #PowerOfHealthy, to keep up to date as we prep and stay connected to all the other people doing this challenge with you. We know how overwhelming it can feel to make changes, so we're going to do this together because that is how we go farther. So join us starting February 1st and get ready to see how much your life can change in just 21 days. Okay, so now my super cool friend Simone is going to share how you can purchase the products so you have them in time for us to kick off February 1st.